This wasn't supposed to happen. Not tonight. Not like this. The NXT Championship was never supposed to end up in Joe Hendry's hands on the 3rd of February 2026, and yet there he was, standing over the wreckage, title raised high, the crowd half shocked, half exploding, while the internet immediately went to war. And new echoed through the arena, and in that moment, NXT was forced to confront a reality it wasn't ready for. Joe Hendry didn't just win a match, he hijacked the entire brand. Think about how fast the energy shifted. 1 second, fans were settled into what they thought was a predictable title defense. The next, disbelief, gasps, anger, celebration, confusion. Joe Hendry walked in with confidence bordering on arrogance, and somehow, some way, he backed up every word. Did you honestly expect him to walk out champion tonight, or were you already counting him out? The match itself was chaos-led with calculation. Hendry didn't rush, he didn't panic. He absorbed punishment, rolled with momentum shifts, and waited for that one opening. That's what made it so unsettling. This wasn't a fluke. This wasn't luck. This was preparation meeting opportunity, and when the final blow landed, you could feel it. Everything changed. At what point during the match did you realize this might actually happen? When the referee's hand hit the mat 4-3, the reaction said it all. Some fans jumped to their feet. Others sat frozen, hands on their heads, trying to process how NXT's landscape had just been flipped upside down. Joe Hendry's music hit, and the title was handed to a man many never believed would reach this moment. Be honest, did you cheer, or did you feel robbed? The celebration was loud, but the controversy was louder. Social media erupted instantly. Some called it a masterstroke, saying Hendry represents a fresh, unpredictable direction for NXT. Others accused the brand of throwing away long-term storytelling for shock value. Where do you stand right now? Genius booking or reckless decision? Joe Hendry's post-match demeanor only fueled the fire. No tears, no disbelief, just a knowing smile, like this outcome had been inevitable all along. That confidence is dangerous. Champions are supposed to feel humbled by the moment. Hendry looked empowered by it. Does that confidence make him a worthy champion, or an insufferable one? And let's talk about what this means for the locker room. NXT is full of hungry talent, many of whom have been grinding for years for this exact opportunity. Now the top prize belongs to someone who thrives on provoking reactions. Every challenger from this point forward isn't just fighting for gold, they are fighting to shut Joe Hendry up. Who do you think should be first in line to take that title from him? There's also the bigger picture. NXT has always been about evolution. New faces, new risks, new eras. Crowning Joe Hendry sends a clear message: nothing is guaranteed anymore. Past favorites, dominant champions, carefully laid plans, they can all be undone in one night. Does that make NXT more exciting, or does it make it unstable? What can't be denied is impact. This win will be replayed, debated, and argued about for years. The 3rd of February 2026 is now a checkpoint in NXT history. The night expectation lost and chaos won. Love him or hate him, Joe Hendry forced everyone to pay attention. And in wrestling, attention is power. So now the real questions begin. Can Joe Hendry carry NXT as its champion, or will the pressure expose him? Was this the birth of a legendary reign, or the setup for an even bigger downfall? And most importantly, how long before someone decides they've had enough and tries to take everything from him? Drop your answers below, because whether you're furious, thrilled, or completely stunned, one thing is undeniable. Joe Hendry didn't just win the NXT Championship. He declared war on expectations, and NXT will never feel the same again.